All right, family. We live with the general. You already know what time it is. You know what time it is. We got nothing but five for you over here. We're gonna be talking about home of ex CIA executive raided by the FBI, and they found 40 million in gold bars. I guess he didn't pillage this out the CIA. They stockpile or whatever, they have, as far as they little operations, and 2 million in cash. And they said he had, like 35 Rolexes. And it's crazy that the man, and when he got in this position now, and he didn't even have the degrees that he said he had. He supposed to have like two degrees, and I don't know what the degrees was in, but obviously it gave him, it gave him the ability to get the job. Now they tell you that it take all this stringent background checks and all of this to get in the CIA, any FBI, any of that. It's supposed to be stringent. You take all type of lie detector tests and all of that. And here this man, he got in one of the top positions in the CIA. So to the point where he was able to, this man then splurged. This man then 40 million in gold bars. That's a lot of damn gold bars. That motherfucker in there like Fort Knox. You see, 2 million in cash, and he got about 35 Rolexes. I don't know why he was still in that house. Shit. Shit, but at the same time, I had to say, well, shit, ain't that what the CIA is about? Shit, ain't they about, lying about who they are and going undercover? Well, this motherfucker need to be the executive. This motherfucker like James Bond. This motherfucker so good, he fooled everybody in the CIA, man, to the point he ain't got the degrees. He done lifted $40 million worth of gold bars and 2 mil in cash money. 35, man, this motherfucker, the new James Bond. That motherfucker better than James Bond. You see what I'm saying? Shit, they should have him training motherfucker. Oh, shit, if you could do that, maybe you can put, shit, you can get up in some foreign governments, if it's that damn easy. But it just show you, this what you got out there, man. That is, hey, man, these people not smart as what you think. You see, we have done, these people, you be thinking just because, I don't know how much Rolexes cost, you know what I'm saying? But for mine, they probably wasn't no cheap Rolexes. You see, it depends on what kind of Rolexes they is, you know what I'm saying? So you probably, they probably was in the millions, of course. You know what I'm saying? It probably added up to the millions, you know what I'm saying, without a doubt. The Rolexes ain't cheap, you know what I'm saying? And so if he got motherfucking 40 million in goddamn gold bars and he probably didn't have no little cheap Rolexes and shit. That motherfucker probably has some of them, them there. They go, man, they go. It depends on how much ice in them motherfucker. It depends on if they was icy. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they was icy, ain't no telling, they could be up in the millions, So it all depends. I think they got them down to, let me see. What's the cheapest Rolex? They talking about 4 to 5,000. That's the cheapest. That's the cheapest. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I don't know. Wait a minute, hold on. I might have been wrong. Yeah, that's about the cheapest. Yep, that's about the cheapest. 45,000. Yep. How much are the highest costing Rolexes? Woo! 100,000 to 500,000. But it depends on if you get your shit custom now. They got some that cost damn near close to damn near 20 million because they probably was so icy. But you talking about 100,000, 100 to 500,000. So depending on what kind they was, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that the man did it, I mean, I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, how did he do it? You know what I'm saying? That's what they needed to be, for him to be. They need to get that motherfucker raised. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, if you could get inside of the CIA, you could beat the lie detector test and fool them that you got 2 degrees, and then get 40 million worth of gold bars. I mean, let me find out. Let's look. How much do a gold bar weigh? Troy ounces of gram. Standard gold delivery bars weigh 400 Troy ounces. How much does one gold bar cost? 4,000 right now. A gold bar costs $4,526. So it take so one bar, 4,526. If that's the average, measurement in which he got. Okay, how many gold bars would equal $40 million? It had to go through a whole lot of shit. But I tell you what, that's a whole lot of damn bars. So goddamn, how did he? I mean, so I don't know if he was pretending he was using the shit for emissions. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be a bad motherfucker to get that many worth of. I mean, they saying one bar worth 4,000. So you talking about that motherfucker? Where the fuck did he? Man, you need a goddamn safe like in the bank to store that kind of goddamn that many bars. Shit, man, please. He better be glad didn't nobody know that shit was in there, cause they would have sure went in there to get that shit. Yeah, he did it, but the FBI got to his ass, and but they need to give him a raise on how he was able to take all that shit up out of there and not get caught. And he had retired. I want to know how long it was before they realized he had took the shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to know how long it was before. Yeah, I want to know how long it was before they realized that he took them gold bars and all that money up out of there because he's a fool. You know what I'm saying? He supposed to have dip with all that shit. 40 million and two man cash. Oh, you got all you need. Man, you got all you need, man. You could disappear like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You could disappear like a motherfucker. I know it's gonna be hard to get rid of them. I don't believe so. You probably get rid of them gold bars on the black market. You know what I'm saying? You can get rid of them gold bars on the black market. You feel me? Cut a motherfucker a deal if it's 4,000. You know what I'm saying? Shit, 4,500. Shit, knock 500 off. Shit, knock 500 off, 700 off, just to get get your paper. Shit, you know what I'm saying? 40 million. Shit, give me 30, and you can have this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cash. You know what I'm saying? Because what you going to keep doing? You're going to get busted if you keep trying to move that shit. The motherfucker say, man, I'll give you 30 million cash on mark money. Get here. Get here. We out. You feel what I'm saying? Get here. We out. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker disappear. Motherfucker build him a goddamn something in the middle of the jungle or some motherfucking where, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Disappear. But anyway, this is a crazy ass story. I'm not done with this story. I want to know how he did it, and I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna come back on this to see how he was able to get all this wealth up out of the CIA. Supposed to be one of the top secret institutions in the world, and this man then went in there and made them look like an ass. We're going to figure this one out. We'll Be Black, family. Get over there to Patreon. Click that link at the top of the chat. We're going to have a hell of a time tomorrow. I'm going to be putting in my lineup. I'm going to get started early. So if you want to have a hell of a time on Patreon tomorrow, click that link. Hit the subscribe button. Like the video because you love it. And comment, family. Share it with your family and friends. I'll be Black. Black Power.